Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of 9990 Escape the Nonary games. Last time we found a ninth door, but only to turn around and find a second ninth door right there and realize we messed up the Nonary games and we were supposed to keep all 9 people alive so we could get into both doors at the same time. So now we're gonna go back and think a way around this predicament. But before that, look, it's Seven and Lotus. We got a problem. Clover is gone. What? What do you mean, gone? I mean, she's not here. What do you think I mean by gone? When? Why? You two went to the door. You went to the door one of Clover, didn't you? Yeah, we went through the door together. But Clover barely spoke to us. She just did her own thing the whole time. There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1. She wouldn't let us into the 4th room. She just said, I'll take care of this one. I shut the door. She must have blocked it with something from the other side. We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come. We called out to her, but she didn't answer. So I kicked the door down and we went into the room. But it was empty. Clover wasn't there. There was a door near the wall. And it was open. We figured she opened the door and left by herself. We ran after her, of course, but obviously we didn't obviously we didn't find her. We figured out this much. Clover's gone. When did this happen? We got here just before you. Certainly have excellent timing. So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase? No, we haven't. Very well, then we best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin. Yeah. She's not here. No, she isn't. There's no sign of her. Let's go. Alright, I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back down the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck. Alright, that sounds good. But, what? Could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone? Huh? Oh, sure, alright. I'll do that. Jumpy? Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, this music. Alright, I'm going then. Yeah, be careful, Canny. You be careful too, Jumpy. Yeah, got it. Take care. I don't like where this is going. That one line sums it up and I just do not like it. Tragedy always strikes when we least expect it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing with the fatal blow when he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place. June smiled had given him hope for both for escape, and possibly for something else. And it was hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. Oh, I can't return from the novel. Go back to the novel. A woman sat slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. His body was limp. Her skin smooth and pale as always. She's dead. Was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank. All his thoughts replaced endless, hissing white. Driven a little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse. No rise or fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that she meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. Was being cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife then? Perhaps she'd been stabbed in her heart once. She would have died immediately. He took a little comfort in knowing that she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us just continue to remove the bracelet. There are only two ways to do so. One, you must escape the ship. Two, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the substance where its heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Is that why the killer had ended Lotus's knife? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer, whoever, wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining the number 8 bracelet. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? He thought it only just entered Junpei's mind when... Oh! He heard a noise. It sounded like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later the pain hit him. It wasn't really pain. There was heat, extreme heat as well. It felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally his brain made the connection that he had been stabbed. But where? His body quickly going numb. He couldn't tell what a knife met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was a little more than a weak groan. With that little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with strings cut. His arms lay where it felt oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his own eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions. Not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that calmed his body reached his mind. The killer glanced down at his body. Then without a word climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of the mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell, into 0. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Is that another ending? Bad ending. At least that one was nowhere near as bad as the submarine ending. Cut and run.